In this installment, we're going to be going over the doubleheader for Monday Night Football. Two very encouraging matchups here. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for our Monday Night Football doubleheader we got going on. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetShetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel. Currently at 8.54 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 10K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you're already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a much broader audience. You guys are doing phenomenal right now responding to these videos. In the early one, we had a very good show out, 2.8 thousand views on that one. And then for the late games, 1.1. So very good. I appreciate all you guys' love and support. Now for the Patreon, we had solid plays. Our main plays did very well. Chiefs, Packers, the Rams did not cover the 7. Eagles, Jags minus 6.5. All right. We did very well on those main plays. The upsets, we had one upset come through with the Seattle Seahawks. Browns, Titans, and Panthers did not come through. But some of these tickets here were very good here. Plus 712 on this one. Eagles, Colts, Seahawks, and Green Bay Packers. With my plays, Ken Walker was an anytime touchdown that I loved. It was his birthday. I had him for 2 touchdowns, as you can see here right there. Green Bay Packers came through as well. And the main parlay I gave out to everybody was Chiefs and Packers. That hit for everyone as well. All right. Also, another touchdown that came through was David Njoku that came in at the very end. So we had some very solid wins here on Sunday. Guys, if you want to sign up for the Patreon, remember that link is provided down below in the description section. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. For one of the future bets, we already got one with the LA Dodgers. They are in the World Series now. That was a future bet I gave out months and months ago. So if you want winning plays, remember, like I said, link provided down below. I'm so excited to announce I have partnered with BetStamp and SIGNUP Expert to provide you guys with an easier way to sign up with any sportsbook in your area. If you go to the link in the description down below, you will be directed to this page you see here. It automatically displays all available sportsbooks in your area plus their current promotions. For example, you could take the plays given in this video and apply it to any other sportsbooks you don't currently have and reap the rewards. Now let's get into the slate. The first game up on the doubleheader here, we have the Baltimore Ravens, 4-2, going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 4-2 here in Raymond James Stadium. Looking at the current odds here for this AFC versus NFC battle, Ravens are road favorites, minus 190 on the money line, with the comeback of the Buccaneers at a plus 155. Point spread set at 3.5. Total set at 50. All right. For the public bet percentage, 83% of the bets, 60% of the money coming in on Baltimore. There is some sharp money looking at Tampa Bay on the money line. All right. For the point spread, 70% of the bets, 63% of the money coming in all over the Baltimore Ravens to cover that 3 and a hook. All right. For the total points, 84% of the bets, 93% of the money towards the over 50. So looking at this injury report here between these two juggernauts, Rasheen Ali, their third string running back, he's going to be out. Malik Harrison, linebacker, he's going to be out. Deontay Hardy, who's more of a special teams guy, he's going to be out. Arthur Merlette, he's questionable, but got into full practice on Saturday. That's a positive. Brent Urban, it looks like he's going to play. And Broderick Washington, he's going to be doubtful D tackle for the Ravens. All right. So some of the guys out for the Buccaneers, they're dealing with a major out here in Jamel Dean, one of their top cornerbacks. That's not going to bode well going against Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers. He's going to be out of this game. Payne Durham, backup tight end, well, third string tight end, really. He's going to be out. Raheem Jarrett, wide receiver. Cameron Johnson, wide receiver. Both of those guys are going to be out. Positive news on Trey Palmer coming back. He's questionable. Rashad White is questionable, so both of those guys look like they're going to play. And Vita Vea is highly questionable because he did not practice on Saturday. So they could be without one of their main interior guys there in Vita Vea. We're going to see about that. William Golston, another D tackle. He went limited in a DNP. That doesn't bode well as well. So you got to pay attention to some of these key guys here on that D-line for the Buccaneers. And when you're talking about the D-line injuries, you're going up against Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. You're going to need those guys healthy, all right? Especially going up against a very rough and rugged Baltimore Ravens team. So we're looking at this matchup here between these two, and I'm going to give you a stat here. This is Lamar Jackson going up against an NFC team here. All right. He has been super. I've never seen a record he's literally untouchable. All right. Literally untouchable. Lamar Jackson is 22-1 against the NFC. All right. And this is another situation here where we have this Ravens team had a very slow start. They're getting things rolling as of right now, beating Dallas, beating Buffalo, beating Cincinnati, beating Washington, and now we go up against a Tampa Bay Buccaneers team that has had some bright spots, but their weakness that they can take advantage of is going to be in that pass game and in that run game, especially in the pass. All right, so looking at some of these numbers here, if we're looking at opposing points to quarterbacks, yes, the Ravens do give up some solid numbers to quarterbacks here. 30th in overall rank, 26th in the red zone. They give them almost 300 yards a game to opposing quarterbacks and almost 2 TDs a game as well. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are even worse. 31st overall, 27th in the red zone. They're giving up 270 yards passing and 1 TD as well. And they're giving up one of the most. They are second most rushing yards to opposing quarterbacks. And who are they facing? Lamar Jackson. So if they got him going and Derrick Henry going and you got the pass game going, that's a major issue. The bottom line here, the advantage that the Ravens have, they can stop the Tampa Bay Buccaneers run offense who that struggled, but at least they found Bucky Irving that can be not profitable, but definitely manageable. Him and Sean Tucker have been a bright spot in that running back department, but that's where it's a strength for the Baltimore Ravens. All right, 4th overall, 13th in the red zone. They're only allowing 2.9 yards per carry. All right, so that's going to make Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers one-dimensional. All right, so that's where we're going to lean here. We're going to rely on this record. We're going to rely on this Ravens offense that has been absolutely phenomenal in the second year of Monken's offense. Okay, it's been very, very impressive what we've seen here. I'm going to be going with the Ravens on the money line. I'm going to be for the spread. I wish you would just take the 3. Why are we taking 3 in a hook? Just in case, if, like, God forbid, they win by a field goal, then you're just be mad. So Ravens on the money line, Ravens -3, and I definitely like the back and forth environment in this one. I think there's a lot of points going around between these two teams. Give me the over on the 50 total points in this game. Next up, here in State Farm Stadium, Arizona Cardinals 2-4 going against the LA Chargers 3-2. We have another AFC versus NFC battle here. Chargers are road favorites, -120 on the money line, with the comeback of the Cardinals at a +100. Point spread set at 1.5. Total points set at 44. For the public bet percentage here, 68% of the bets, 78% of the money here on the side of the Chargers. For the point spread, we have 53% of the bets, 52% of the money here on the side of the Chargers to cover that 1.5. So it's very split on that point spread. And for the total points, 80% of the bets, 81% of the money is going to be towards the over 44 total points in this game. Looking at the injury report here for the Cardinals and the Chargers. Starting off with the Cardinals, we're going to be without Owen Papo here. He's going to be out, inside linebacker. Darius Robinson, D lineman, he's going to be out as well. Any other DNPs? Trey Benson, he's dealing with an illness. The backup running back, he's going to be considered questionable in this game, so stay tuned to news. Positive news was that Marvin Harrison Jr. will be back and able to play in this game. All right. For the Chargers, Joey Bosa, that's a big loss there on that D line for the Chargers. He's going to be out. And we have Hayden Hurst back up tight end. He's going to be out. Quentin Johnston, number 3 wide receiver, he's going to be out. And we got some positive news on Ladd McConkey. He was able to get limited practice in 3 days in a row. So they are missing a piece here and there, mainly Joey Bosa, which does hurt when you're talking about pass rush and handling and containing Kyler Murray in this game. That's going to be very, very interesting. When you're looking at these two teams, all right, we have a Harbaugh-led team here in the Chargers. And when we're looking at the wins and losses for the Chargers, this is a hard-nosed football team that's going to run the football down your throat. And the losses here are understandable. Another team that plays just similarly to the Chargers is the Pittsburgh Steelers. They wind up losing to them, and the Kansas City Chiefs wind up losing to them. These are organizations and teams that are very disciplined, are very, very hard-nosed, tough, rugged teams, have a very good running game as well. And when you're going up against two very alpha type of teams, like a Chargers, like a Pittsburgh Steelers, those specific teams, like a Detroit, even Detroit Lions, they've just developed that, having that 1-2 punch there with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. You don't want to face those type of teams in the trenches. That's the type of team the Chargers are. And to be able to beat this team, all right, you got to out-physical them. And the Arizona Cardinals are a very finesse team with Kyler Murray. They make a lot of mistakes, and they are exposed on that defensive side. And that does not match up well when we're talking about the LA Chargers, a very strong run game, and Justin Herbert to pair with it, all right? As you can see right here, Cardinals 29th. Overall ranked 32nd in the red zone against opposing quarterbacks. They're giving up 230 yards and 1.7 TDs per game. That is absolutely horrible. And if you're getting thrown on by the LA Chargers against your defense, you have major, major issues. And the main point here, if the Cardinals could stop the run, then they would have the chance, but they can't. 25th overall, 14th in the red zone. They're giving up 124.8 yards per game to opposing running backs, 4.7 yards per carry. All right, we're talking about J.K. Dobbins, Kamani Vidal, who looks phenomenal in his first game, getting the touchdown on his first play. This is going to be hard-nosed football, and they're going to tire out this team here, be very physical going up against this Cardinals team. So this one here, I'm going to have to lean with the Cardinals. I'm going to agree with the public here. Give me the Chargers on the money line, minus 120. I expect them to cover 1.5 points. The total is going to be a little bit of a question mark here because I do see maybe that injury to Joey Bosa allows more time for Kyler Murray to create, and this could be more of a back-and-forth type game. So I'm going to slightly lean. You know what? I'm going to go towards the under. I think the Chargers defense will step up. Kyler tends to make mistakes in frantic situations. So we're going to go Chargers money line. Chargers to cover the point spread and the under on the total of 44. I see this very similarly to that Chiefs 49ers game that was very defensive in the beginning. But the Chiefs were able to show dominance in the run game. All right. So those are going to be our selections for Monday Night Football. Let me know in that comment section down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? We can definitely debate about that down below. If you guys want to sign up for winning plays in the Patreon, all right, you go to that description section. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. This is your boy, Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.